So we're going to have a different kind of conversation now. I want to talk with you guys about role models. Does anybody know what a role model is?
Like.
What do you think, Riley?
A person who's a good example.
Good. That's exactly right. So today we're going to talk a little bit more specifically about healthy role models. But first I want to ask you, do you each have a role model? Is there somebody that you look up to in your life?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you look up to, Ethan?
Well, a baseball player and, well, two people.
Okay. Why do you look up to them?
Because they're both my two favorite sports.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What do you think, Sophia?
Basketball and soccer.
Do you have somebody you look up to?
Two people.
Who are they and why?
Because they move a lot, and they shoot, and they run, kick, and make their heart beating faster. Than it's like workout, like do it in your house.
All right. Ricardo, do you have a role model?
I have two.
Okay. Tell me about your role model.
Well, I got my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
He's been breakdancing since he was really little, and I wanted to look up to him. And he's always been really active. He's always told me that he's told me some good stuff, that to not eat nasty food like junk food all the time, because then I can get overweight and then I won't do as much stuff. And to not do drugs because it makes you slower, dumber, and makes you prevent, like, anything could happen while you're dancing. Like, your heart can stop and you can just fall.
Yeah. What about you, Riley? Do you have a role model?
Yes, I have one. My sister, I've always looked up to her no matter how much we fight, no matter how much we are just mean to each other. I've always looked up to her. She goes everywhere, and like I said, she's going to Disney World very soon. And she's gone to a lot of places for doing instruments and marching and all of this, and she's in an international drum corps. I really look up to her a lot.
Nice. So let's talk about some of the attributes, some of the things about what makes a role model. What do you think is an important, or some of the important things for somebody to be a role model? What do they need to be like? What kinds of things do they need to say and do and that sort of thing? What do you think?
I guess they have to be, well, first of all, nice, healthy, and safe.
Okay. Any other things? Yeah.
Be like super, like, at the top, like, outstanding behavior, like, super nice.
Okay. So a good example for other people to follow. So does a role model need to be the richest person?
No.
No. Does a role model need to be the most beautiful or handsome person?
No.
Okay. Does a role model need to be the best at something? No. Could you be role models? Yeah. Are you? Do you have brothers and sisters younger than you?
My teacher said I was a really good role model at school because I went to be vice president, and I came in second place with, I remember, we have like 500 kids at our school. I got like 200, but the girl, she overbeat me. Yeah, and she said that I was a very good role model to keep on doing my thing.
Yeah.
I have a 4-year-old friend, and she's always following what I'm doing. She's like, so what's your favorite color? And I'm like, blue. And she's like, mine was pink, but now it's blue.
So you influenced her decisions, her choices, right?
Yeah, and she's always just doing the things that I'm doing. And she's like, I'm going to be like you.
So you make a pretty good point. Do you think it's important? I mean, a role model doesn't have to be a famous person, right? It could be anybody you know. Do you have any famous role models? Anybody that lives a really healthy lifestyle that you look up to?
Yeah, I know if you'll like this, but he's on the Giants. His name is Buster Posey. He's the catcher. He moves a lot.
So have you ever seen what he's like off the field?
Yeah, I went to his one of his baseball games. He actually came out off of the field.
And so he must have impressed you somehow. What about him impressed you? Made you think he's a good role model?
Well, he's been my role model pretty ever since I've started watching baseball and being played baseball. And he's really nice. He's really healthy. And yeah.
Does anybody else have a healthy role model? Really?
My role model of another one from my sister is Russell Wilson. He
Smooth on top.
Why? So why Russell Wilson?
he is just awesome, and he's faithful in what he can do. It's only his second year in the NFL, and he's already gone to the Super Bowl. And before that, he's just like, I can't believe this. Everybody's been telling me that you can't go to the Super Bowl in your second year. And
So what about him though? What is he doing? Is he working hard?
he works hard. He's a quarterback, I think. And he works a lot. He's the one who really works hard for their team. He's the one who always wants to be there.
So how do you think someone like that performs as well? Do you think that he's out smoking and drinking and eating junk food? Yeah, so he's probably a pretty good one, huh? You have one too, Ricardo?
Yeah. I've had a lot of role models, but I think my first one I already said him, but there's this football player, his name's Bowman. I remember him when they were versus the Seahawks. He got injured on his leg, and it was really disappointing to me because he was working hard, and what he's been doing was every time I see him play, I've seen a lot of rough like after the game's over, they don't teams don't like to talk to each other, and he's always been nice. And
Yeah.
I've seen this one video with him and what was it called? It was just him talking about his goal to be in life, to be one of the top football players. He's not right now, but to me he is. And
Yeah.
yeah.
So he's doing something right. What do you think, Sophia? Do you have somebody famous that you look up to as a healthy role model?
Like a soccer player, I forgot his name, but he's the best soccer player. He eats healthy and he works out. He eats fruit, like oranges, apples, strawberries, and grapes. And he works a lot. He struggles hard, and he makes too many goals by working hard on practicing. And he's a good player.
I think I know who he is. Yeah, Messi.
I don't know who that is.
It's Liam, yeah.
Okay, so just to kind of wrap this up, so I'm hearing a couple of things. If you were to tell an adult, if an adult was watching this, what do you think that it's important for them to know in terms of being a role model? You know, if they're going to have kids looking up to them, what are the things that they should do and what are the things they shouldn't do? So give me one thing that they should do.
One thing.
To be a good role model.
Be super kind.
Okay. One thing they should do, Sophia. A good, healthy role model.
Eat healthy.
Okay. What do you think?
Everywhere they go to, just not on the field, but anywhere they go to make the right choices.
Okay.
get their kids into lots of active stuff, sort of like gymnastics, or if you like soccer or basketball or whatever. Just an activity that makes you exercise.
Good. Okay. And now one thing from each of you, one thing that they shouldn't do, they should be aware and they should watch it because people are watching them. What's something that a good role model should not do?
If they're like at a friend's house and something goes wrong, and they're gone, that would be really bad.
Okay. What do you think, Sophia? Something
Like-
that a good role model doesn't do.
Like a girl that doesn't do, like when they go to a friend's house and does bad stuff, like eat junk, drinking and doing stuff, that'll be bad for them. And then they won't play sports or nothing to keep them going.
Okay.
I would have to say it's nothing that can stop them, but like let's say you were to see some famous dude walking down the street and you see people always wanting an autograph, he just pushing them out of his way and like not telling them what like he does and how he does it. He just pushes them out and goes somewhere like
It's being polite.
yeah, polite.
Don't be rude.
Don't be bullied.
Yes, don't be a bully. That's a good one. What's something you would tell somebody to not do if they wanted to be a good role model?
You should definitely be nice and not be non-nice because then it makes people not like you, and then obviously you wouldn't be a good role model because you have a reputation to keep, and you don't want it to be a bad one. So at least you got to do something right.
So it sounds like there's two main things that you guys have said. It's what you say and it's what you do. Those are the two most important things, it sounds like. And you're all role models, or you're going to be if you're not yet, right? So those are the things that we all need to watch, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you. You've taught me some things. Good job.